Hi everyone, welcome back to another comparison video. In today's video we're going to compare two cities in neighboring countries. We're going to compare Lome, which is the capital of Togo, with Benin, Benin's biggest city, Cotonou. We're going to have a look at the cleanliness, infrastructure. There's a lot of things being built up, there's a lot of constructions. The both cities have a port and they are major and important hubs for not only their countries but also the region. They speak French, they use the same currency. So guys, let me know, which city would you choose to live in? Which one do you prefer and why? Write me in comments and enjoy the video. Lome is the capital and largest city of Togo, a West African country on the Gulf of Guinea. It sits on the country's southwestern coast, right at the borders with Ghana. Lome's strategic coastal location makes it an important port city for trade in the region. Lome covers an area of about 333 square kilometers and has an estimated population of around 1.7 to 2 million people, depending on the source and the recent growth trends. This makes it the most populous city in the country of Togo. Lome was founded in the 18th century by the Ewe people. It became the capital of Togo in 1897 under German colonial rule and remained the capital through the periods of French administration as well as the independence. Like many rapidly growing African cities, Lome struggles with urban sanitation and cleanliness. Waste management is often inadequate. Many neighborhoods lack proper garbage collection services, leading to littered streets, clogged drainage, and illegal dumping. This situation is worsened by uneven urban planning, limited funding, and sometimes poor civic awareness. Efforts have been made to improve sanitation, but inequality in cleanliness between wealthier and poorer areas remain a big issue. Welcome to Cotonou, the largest city and the main economic hub of Benin. Although it's not the official capital, Porto Novo holds the title. Cotonou sits on the southern coast of Benin, on a narrow strip of land between the Atlantic Ocean and Lake Nakowe. It's a bustling port city and the country's center for trade, business, and government administration. Cotonou covers about 79 square kilometers, which makes it much smaller in area than Lome, but much denser. Its estimated population is around 1.2 to 1.5 million people, making it Benin's largest city by far. Cotonou was originally a small fishing village. It began growing rapidly during the French colonial period and officially becoming an important port in the 19th century, especially after France built the first wharf in 1899. It has since become the beating heart of Benin's economy and a regional trade hub for the whole West Africa. Cotonou, just like Lome, it faces serious urban sanitation and waste management issues. Rapid urbanization, poor drainage, uncollected trash, and seasonal flooding all contribute to messy streets and health risks. Clean neighborhoods exist, especially wealthier areas and some main roads, but informal settlements and poorer districts often lack reliable waste collection. Inequality in cleanliness is clear and persistent. The official currency in Lome is the West African franc, which is shared with 7 other West African countries in the WA-EMU zone. The national GDP as for 2023 is approximately $9.17 billion, with an economic growth of around 6.4%, and the GDP per capita at about $1,000. Although the economy is small, these figures highlight Lome's central role in Togo's economic engine, especially as the country's industrial and administrative hub. The port of Lome is the West Africa's only deep-water port, spanning roughly 900 hectares. Modern and competitive, and managed autonomously since the late 60s. It handles over 30 million tons of cargo, with a sharp rise in container traffic, regarded as one of Africa's top ports.
Basically, the market we just visited is here on this side, and it's there because look, this port. It's probably, it seems to be a very major port in West Africa, the Lome, Togo.
Togo has about 11,700 kilometers of roads, of which 1,800 kilometers are paved. Many rural and secondary roads suffer from poor maintenance, which makes the whole country road system very poor. Kekeli Thermal Power Station is a modern 65 megawatt natural gas plant commissioned in Lome in 2021, boosting the city's electricity supply. Nationwide electrification is above 50%, aided by urban grid extension and solar mini-grids. Benin's current national GDP of 2023 is around $18 billion, and GDP per capita lies between $1.2 to $1.3 thousand. In Benin, the service sector, especially trade and port logistics, drives much of the economy. Cotonou generates a huge portion of the national GDP through its port and commerce. The port of Cotonou is one of the busiest ports in West Africa, handling a huge volume of goods for Benin and the neighbouring landlocked countries like Niger, Burkina Faso and Mali. The infrastructure in Cotonou fares better than Lome. The city has major paved roads, highways and dense network of informal taxis and motorcycle taxis called Zamijan. However, roads can be congested and often flood during heavy rains due to poor drainage. Like other rapidly developing cities in the West African region, Cotonou also faces power supply challenges, but thanks to the new thermal and gas plants as well as electricity imports from neighboring countries, citizens barely notice any blackouts. The official language is French, but local languages such as Fon and Yoruba are widely spoken in everyday life. As of 2025, Benin's president is Patrice Talon, in power since 2016. He has focused heavily on economic reforms and infrastructural improvements, especially in Cotonou. The official language is French, but local languages such as Ewe and Mina are widely spoken in daily life. As of 2025, the president of Togo is Faure Gnassingbé, who has been in power since 2005, following the long presidency of his father, Gnassingbé Eyadema. What do you think? Could you imagine living in Lome? Let me know in the comment section below.